Hello, listeners. Welcome back to the podcast. I am Jack. And today, we have a story that will make you think. It will make you look under your bed. And maybe keep the lights on tonight. Do you believe in ghosts? Do you believe in second chances? Today's story is called The Midnight Taxi. So, make yourself comfortable. Close your eyes. Imagine a big city. Imagine it is raining. Let's begin. The time was 2 a.m. The city was sleeping. But Mark was awake. Mark was a taxi driver. He was 40 years old. He liked the night. Because at night, nobody talks. At night, the world is quiet. Mark drove his yellow taxi through the empty streets. The rain hit the window. Tap. 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 Mark was tired. His eyes were heavy. He wanted to go home. He wanted to sleep. He turned on the radio. Some jazz music played softly. He thought, 1 more hour. I will work for 1 more hour. And then, I will go home. But then, he saw something. On the side of the road, under a street light, there was a person. A woman. She was standing alone. In the rain. Without an umbrella. She was wearing a yellow dress. A bright, yellow dress. Mark thought, that is strange. Why is she wearing a summer dress? It is freezing cold. Mark slowed down. He stopped the taxi. He opened the window. Hey! Mark shouted. Do you need a ride? The woman did not move. She looked at the ground. Her hair was wet. Mark asked again. Miss? Are you okay? Do you need a taxi? Slowly, very slowly, she looked up. Her face was pale. Her eyes were sad. But she smiled. She opened the back door. And she got in. Mark looked in the mirror. Where are you going? He asked. The woman whispered. Home. Please, take me home. Mark started to drive. The car was warm. But Mark felt cold. There was a strange feeling in the air. Like electricity. He looked in the mirror again. The woman was looking out the window. Rough night? Mark asked. He tried to be friendly. The woman did not answer immediately. Then, she spoke. The night is beautiful, she said. But it is full of regrets. Mark paused. Regrets? That was a heavy word for 2 a.m. Everyone has regrets, Mark said. I have many regrets too. The woman looked at Mark's eyes in the mirror. Really? She asked. What is your biggest regret? Mark? Mark froze. He stopped the car at a red light. His heart beat fast. Boom. Boom. He did not tell her his name. His ID card was hidden. How? Mark asked slowly. How? Do you know my name? The woman smiled again. A sad smile. You look like a Mark, she said softly. Mark laughed nervously. Okay. That is weird. But, you asked about my regret. Mark sighed. He gripped the steering wheel. I wanted to be a pianist, Mark said. I loved music. I played the piano every day. I was good. The woman listened carefully. So? Why are you driving a taxi? Fear, Mark said. I was afraid of failure. I was afraid people would laugh at me. So, I quit. I stopped playing. Now, I just drive. The car was quiet. Only the sound of the rain. Whoosh. Then, the woman spoke. Her voice was soft, like a ghost. It is never too late, Mark. Music never dies. Only people die. Mark felt a shiver down his spine. What did she mean? What about you? Mark asked. What is your regret? The woman looked at her yellow dress. I regret that I did not say goodbye. Goodbye to who? To my father, she whispered. I left home when I was young. I was angry. I never went back. And now, I can't. Mark felt sad for her. We are almost there, Mark said. Where do you live? She pointed to a house on top of a hill. There. The old house, with the big gate. The house was big, but it looked dark. No lights were on. The garden was full of tall grass. It looked abandoned. Mark stopped the taxi in front of the gate. Are you sure this is the place? Mark asked. It looks empty. It is my home, the woman said. Please. Wait here. Mark turned off the engine. Okay. That will be $20. He turned around to look at the back seat. He turned around to take the money. But the back seat was empty. Mark blinked. Miss? He looked on the floor. He looked out the window. Maybe she opened the door fast? No. He did not hear the door open. He did not hear the door close. Hello? Mark shouted. He opened his door and ran outside. The rain was pouring down. He looked around the taxi. Nobody. The street was empty. Mark felt scared. Really scared. Was he crazy? Did he fall asleep? He looked into the back seat again. The seat was dry. But on the seat, there was something. A small object. Mark picked it up. It was a piano key. An old, white piano key. Mark looked at the house. The big, dark house. He saw a light. A small light in the window on the second floor. Mark did not want to go. But his feet moved. He walked to the gate. He walked to the door. He knocked. Knock. 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 An old man opened the door. He looked very old. And very sad. Yes, the old man asked. Who are you? It is late. I am sorry, Mark said. I am a taxi driver. I think I brought a passenger here. A young woman. In a yellow dress. The old man's face changed. He looked shocked. His hands started to shake. A yellow dress? The old man whispered. Yes, Mark said. She said this is her home. And she left this in my car. Mark showed him the piano key. The old man started to cry. Tears ran down his face. "That is not possible," the old man said. "My daughter, she died." Mark felt cold. "What? When?" 20 years ago. In a car accident. She was wearing a yellow dress. Wow. Okay, listeners. Pause. Breathe. That is a scary story. Did you get goosebumps? I did. Before we finish the story, let's look at some words. This is important for your English. Number 1, regret. Repeat after me. Regret. Regret means feeling sad about a mistake in the past. Example, I regret eating that pizza. Or in the story, the night is full of regrets. Number 2, abandoned. Abandoned. This means empty. Nobody lives there anymore. The house was abandoned. Number 3, shiver. Shiver. When you are cold or scared, your body shakes. BRR. That is a shiver. Mark felt a shiver down his spine. Okay. Are you ready for the ending? What happened to Mark? Did he run away? Did he scream? Let's go back to the old house. Mark stood at the door. He looked at the old man crying. The old man took the piano key. She loved the piano, the old man said. She always wanted me to play again. But after she died, I stopped. I covered the piano. I locked the room. Mark looked at the piano key, and he remembered the woman's words. Music never dies. Only people die. Suddenly, Mark understood. She was not a ghost to scare him. No. She was a messenger. She came for her father. And she came for Mark. Mark looked at the old man. Sir, Mark said, do you have a piano inside? Yes, the old man said. But it is dusty. Mark smiled. Can I come in? I want to play something. For her. The old man opened the door wide. That night, in the abandoned house, music played again. Mark played the piano. He played with all his heart. He played for the girl in the yellow dress. He played for the old man. And he played for himself. He was not just a taxi driver anymore. He was a musician. The next day, Mark quit his job. He started a music school for children. He never saw the ghost again. But he never forgot her. Because sometimes, the scariest things are the things that save us. The end. Thank you for listening to this long story. I hope you enjoyed it. What is your dream? Do you have a regret? Don't wait for a ghost in a taxi. Do it today. I am Jack. And I will see you in the next episode. Good night.